cigar.
Wow,
Teach me the ways.
Hey, we got you covered.
No, you may transform me. I don't know. Okay, we're going to talk stogies and new music. Plus, Cody is with Shania Twain in Vegas, where she's kicking off a new residency. Plus, the 20 hottest videos are on the way, and Cody has a request. Welcome back to CMT's Hot 20 Countdown. Scotty McCreery, so good to see you.
What's up? Good to see you.
We are at Casa de Monte Cristo. We are going to try some cigars today. Are you ready to teach me? Because I'm not a cigar smoker over here.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not. We're going to prolong. We're going to push that off. I got a lot to talk about first. Let's start with your album, Rise and Fall. Such a great album. I listened to it this morning. Such a good sound. Rise and Fall, the title. I know that comes from one of the songs. Why did you feel like that was the perfect title for this collection of songs?
Yeah, I typically just choose a song title to name the album. At least I have in the past, but I didn't see one that fit what the whole project was this time. And I was listening to Fall of Summer and heard the Rise and Fall going into the hook of the song. And to me, I was like, man, that's been my life and my career, is the ups and downs. And I don't think I could have made this project without the ups and the downs, so Rise and Fall felt appropriate.
Yeah, that makes sense. I heard you recently say that you were actually glad that you didn't have 20 number ones right off the bat. Let's just say, if that would have happened and you
I wouldn't complain.
Like I was gonna say, how do you think, though, your career would have been different?
I mean, obviously completely different, but I do think where I'm at now, I appreciate the highs, more. So, I came off of a show when it was the biggest show on TV and things were so crazy, but I never wanted to be that guy. I wanted to have country music's what I wanted to do, and having the songs and the stories. So, the fact that it took a little time and a little heartache and some pain and, blood, sweat, and tears to get to where the music was working, I think makes me appreciate it all that much more.
I also feel like those are the careers that last the longest.
Well,
so
I hope so. I want to do it a long time.
I'm hoping so. A lot of critics have said, and I would have to say I agree with them, that this might be your most traditional country album. Were you going for that, or did it just happen that way?
I don't think we were going for anything. I think for the first time I put no rules on this thing, no guardrails. We weren't chasing anything. I was just, let's just get together, let's hang out, and let's write songs that feel good from the heart. So it's no surprise it might have that sound, because that's what I grew up on. They were my influences.
I was saying, I felt like 90s vibes.
Yeah, I'm a 90s baby, you know? So, that's what I grew up on, and I love the Brooks and Dunns and the Straits and Garth and, all that stuff. So that's why this record probably sounds this way.
Such a good album. All right, more with Scotty coming up. Right now, back to the countdown. Welcome back to CMT. We are here with Scotty McCreery. Okay, every time I see you, I gotta talk about Avery. He's so cute. Is he 19 months old now?
Yeah, just about. That's right.
Okay, so what's he into? Like, what would be a perfect day in Avery's world?
Perfect day in Avery's world is watching Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4 just back to back to back.
Nice.
He loves Toy Story. He loves his dog Moose. It's his big brother, and they do everything together. Aww. And he loves the water. He loves to be outside and get sprayed by the hose and all that kind of stuff.
Is he talking? Is he saying words?
Yeah, he just recently started saying mommy, and now he won't stop. So it was all dad, and now it's forgotten about daddy, and now it's all mommy. So it's cool.
Dad was maybe an accident. No, I'm sure.
Exactly.
It's just
That's right.
What else is he loving?
Oh my goodness, he loves music. He when he hears music, he does the conductor thing. So this is dance moves, but and he loves Daddy's music. He loves Cabin a Solo and Fall of Summer are the two songs that calm him down in the backseat. So
okay, Love Like This should be your song, Avery.
Well, I know it is. I don't think he understands it quite yet.
Yeah.
So.
I've never known a love like this. I've never felt this way. But I think I might have thought I did. But everything changed today.
He clearly inspired that song, and I thought you did such a great job of describing that feeling of a first-time parent and that overwhelming love, because it's almost hard to describe. Did the words pour out of you, or was it kind of hard to put?
Yeah, it's I just started jotting down notes and ideas, and even if you go back to my Instagram, from that next day when we introduced Avery to the world, the caption was, I've never known a love like this. That's just the overwhelming thought that I kept having. So I was even his room number, I was jotting that down because I wanted to try and put those feelings out as best I could in a song, and so I tried. So
it's so cute, and I love the music video. Getting to see the pictures of you guys all together.
Yeah,
adorable.
I got a great family. I'm a lucky guy, so I love to if you follow us on socials, it's just a bunch of baby pictures and stuff. I'm proud daddy over here.
As you should be. And Love Like This is such a beautiful song. You have to check it out if you haven't. More with Scotty on the way. Right now, back to the countdown. Welcome back to CMT. Here with Scotty McCreery, recently inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such an emotional night. Lots of tears. I saw you a dream come true. Have you wrapped your head around it yet?
Trying to. I mean, it legitimately is a lifelong dream come true. I mean, I have so much respect for the Opry and what it's done for country music, what it continues to do, all the people that have graced that stage. So for me, it was, I couldn't have dreamed that night up any better with Josh Turner and Randy Travis
I
in
know.
there.
Did you know that Randy was coming?
I knew there was a chance he might be there. I didn't know he was going to be on stage for the induction with Josh, and that just took it over the top. So crazy.
Those are like our three greatest baritones in country music, I have to say.
Well, thank you. Those guys are top two, I would say. So it's cool to just be mentioned in the same breath with them.
Okay, I do have to ask this. Compare that night to the night you won American Idol. Similar? Different?
You know, I said that to my wife afterwards. I was like, I don't think I felt this way since that night. Just since the Idol night. There was just so much emotion. Family was there, friends were there. It was like the culmination of this great big journey. The Idol journey was a 3-month thing. The Opry journey was a 30-year thing, you know? So it definitely leaps the Idol night for sure. But there's a lot of those similar feelings from that night.
There were lots of tears that night. Talked
yes.
about chasing dreams.
Yeah, I
got
try not to cry. I know I can cry at home, but when the camera's on, I really try not to. But man, it was there was no holding back that night.
One day I'm going to be able to look at Avery. He might not understand tonight, but one day I'll tell him, hey, buddy, this was your daddy's dream. And it came true.
That's amazing. I love a man who can cry.
Well, yeah, I mean, they pulled all the emotional strings that night for sure.
They pulled emotional strings. They pulled out the big stars.
Yeah, I know.
The whole thing.
I know, yeah. They got me in a vulnerable state. So.
Well, it was a night meant to be super celebrated, so it's understandable. Well, congratulations. I just loved all the comments that night. Everybody's like, yes, finally. Well deserved, finally. I feel like we've been waiting for this.
People are sweet, very sweet.
Well, enjoy it, and we're still so happy for you. More with Scotty on the way. Right now, back to the countdown. Welcome back to Hot 20 here with Scotty McCreery. You're following up Cabin Solo with Fall of Summer.
Yeah.
This song is a great summer song. Is that why you chose it to be next, or what was the reason that this felt perfect for now?
Yeah, a little bit, you know. I mean, I don't think you can totally chase the seasons and everything, but, you know, for me, Fall of Summer, when we wrote it, it was all of us together, and everybody just felt the vibe. And we were like, man, it felt so good. And it's got that nostalgic feel to it, which I love those kind of songs that take you back to a moment in time. And Fall of Summer does that for me.
I still remember it all. September calling it all. Here's to the rise and fall of summer.
It's like Young Love on the beach.
I haven't had a song like this in a while, so I feel like it's a good one to come out with.
The line you have about how the romance was like a sunburn to her, but a tattoo to me, amazing, by the way. I don't know who thought of that or when you thought of that, but that was amazing.
Thank you.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, I do not.
I was just curious.
Trying to think of a joke. No, I do not.
If you were to get a tattoo one day, or why don't you have any first?
I just haven't had the desire. I'm not against them. I just haven't had the desire.
Could you see yourself getting one day? And if you did, what would it be?
It'd have to be something huge, you know. Like for me, I think it was talked about. Like when 5 More Minutes went #1, my first one, I was like, should I? And I was like, nah, you know, too scared to the knee.
Because then you might get another #1 and another #1,
Yeah,
and
have
you
to
just
keep
now
doing
you're like
it,
covered.
right? I don't know, like maybe if NC State like ever they just went to the Final Four.
Seriously?
I know.
I mean, it's not the birth of your child or your wife or your career.
Yeah.
It's NC State.
Maybe
I mean,
if my son plays for NC State and then they win a title, you know, maybe that could work, right?
What are you gonna do when Avery grows up and is like, Dad, I don't even like NC State?
Well, you know, he doesn't have to like NC State as long as he doesn't like UNC. We'll help him. You know, we'll help him get through school anywhere. But if he goes to UNC, you know, he better get a job.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you and your wife met in kindergarten. You guys have been together since high school. Did you guys kind of go back to the song, how it's about a couple that breaks up at the end of the summer? Did you guys ever go through an extended breakup?
No, we never did.
No?
We probably came close a couple times where I was annoying the mess out of her because she never did anything. She's awesome. Any trouble has always been on my part for sure.
Typical.
A typical man, right? But no, we never did. We never did break up or anything. We've been together since 2011-ish, kind of. So yeah.
She's so beautiful and so sweet, and she seems like the best mom ever.
She was born to be a mama. She
Aww.
definitely was. That's been the coolest part of all this is just watching her every day be a mom and the patience she has and the grace and how she teaches Avery and plays with him. Like I'm in awe just every day watching her. So
I love it. Well, I've been dreading this moment, but I think when we come back, we're going to be smoking some cigars. So, more with Scotty on the way. Right now, back to the countdown. Welcome back to Hot 20 here with Scotty McCreery at Casa de Monte Cristo in downtown Nashville. And I'm going to smoke my first cigar with you, Scotty.
oh man, just milestones here. I love it.
Please don't let me throw up on camera.
I got you. I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know.
It's a morning show. Y'all having breakfast. I'm trying to be nice here. Okay, so what's the first step?
So first step, you grab your cigar and you're gonna cut it at the end. So
Okay.
you don't want to take a lot off. There's like a cap at the top of it. So I like to just grab it and barely cut the cap off just like that. Just a little.
So then,
So then we're going to open this up just like that, little cap on the top. And then we just kind of toast it. You don't want the blue to touch the cigar. It just kind of, yeah.
just simple
There you go.
twist.
You got it.
Mine's, whoops, okay.
All right, once she's there, it's just a very small puff. Don't inhale.
Don't inhale.
And just,
Don't understand the point without
here,
inhaling.
you can
but
watch me
okay.
first. There
It
you
didn't even look like it did anything.
go. Just barely breathing in and barely breathing out. you crushed it. You
I
crushed
don't think I got it.
You got a little, honey. There you go.
That felt better.
Yeah, I love it.
I feel like I could relax now. This is very
Yeah. Pretty chill.
calming.
That's the thing. And
I
you can't
like
do
it.
this in 10 minutes. It takes an hour or more. So I like to read a book. I'll put a game on outside.
What's your is there I heard it's kind of like wine, like there's flavors.
Yeah, there's flavors. And I mean,
notes.
I'm not the best about that. You'll see some people like, oh, cedar and leather. I'm not sure I really get all that, but I enjoy the process. A little much there?
It's okay, we got this.
Yeah, we're good.
We got
We're
this.
good.
And why is wine supposed to be good to drink with cigars?
Yeah, I think, again, it's just the passing of time. And if you enjoy a nice cigar with a nice wine, it's a nice night, right?
Okay.
So, at least that's my motto.
And does your wife smoke cigars with you?
She has. I don't think she's definitely not as passionate as I am about them. So it's got to be a very special occasion, or she's got to be feeling some type of way to want to try.
She's got to be a couple of glasses deep.
Yeah, a little wine has been had.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah.
So do you have to keep lighting, or is this it?
If sometimes it'll go out, especially if you're chatting and not.
And you're a newbie like me,
No,
and you don't keep
no.
it going.
You're good.
All right. Well, you know what? This has been fun. I thought I was going to throw up on camera, and I'm very grateful I did
Once
it.
you get going, it's
Not a
less
big deal.
intimidating. Yeah.
I feel like I'm not holding it cool, though.
There's no rules. There's no rules.
This does not feel cool.
There's the smoke.
I'm officially cool.
Love it.
Scotty, so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Always so
Absolutely.
fun.
Cool
All
as
right.
a cucumber right here.
So cool. Back to the countdown.